ready? We're going to count down from 3 and then clap. 3, 2, 1.
No, we were not.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
That was
dab me up, brother.
That was a lot.
We should have done that. 3, 2, 1, dab.
Hello, everybody.
You're talking to them, not me.
This is RasssCast number one. Number 1, because we're rebooted. Because it's very exciting times around here. We just shot a video where we had to have this set up, and it was much closer to Eric.
And it looked
and
terrible.
Eric got mad. And in that video, we acted very kind of casual, but now we have to sort of be like, oh, this is the beginning of the channel again.
This is the beginning of the end.
Yeah, so welcome to the Rascal University. RasssCast is still the same.
Yeah.
Us talking about things we like or just stupid things. It doesn't matter to us.
I mean, I'm pretty stupid, so we already got half that done.
But we are shooting in our wonderful Airbnb right now.
This is a secret location. Will never be found.
Mm-hmm.
The address,
it's on government property.
The address is 1.
We are across the street from a church.
The Calvary.
So,
wink, wink.
Praise be to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So we're here to, I guess, sort of have this be an reintroduction to the channel. Maybe an introduction for none of our 32 subscribers at the time of recording. But yeah, I guess there was a lot more drama involved in this than I thought. So Eric,
it wasn't like other projects.
No. So I have been telling Eric for quite a while that I felt like
that he's depressed.
That we needed to. I'm always depressed. We need to reinvigorate the channel. And to my knowledge, Eric was sort of like, I don't necessarily know if I'm like a big fan of that. But then over the last couple months, it's been a lot of just re-establishing what we want to do and sort of things that we don't want to do anymore, or things that we sort of lost a little bit of, not love for.
We lost our edginess. We're going to start saying a lot more slurs now.
No. Well, we do have a lot of...
We do have a lot more slurs than we know of.
We have a lot new Rascals joining us. That was part of the main reason why we rebranded. I suggested to Eric that I thought it would be kind of a cool idea to bring on a lot of people that you all should know if you watch the channel. Some of those names include Nick, Maddie, Phil, and best, but certainly not least,
certainly but least,
Monty Dings, who
has found his Xbox
and has also orchestrated the brand new theme song, which is just the old song, but he remixed it into a cool marching band style song. So
I can't wait for that to be like dated in case he can't somehow do that.
And it just sounds different, or we just don't have a song to begin with.
I mean, we don't normally have a song on the RasssCast, so
I guess that's true. That's another thing.
But this is also the second video coming out.
Yes, because
so you'll find out before we do.
See, we don't like to be cool and like act like we're so pre-planned, because that would piss him off. Because if I acted like that, I already pissed him off. So
I only need one thing to piss me off.
So we're just kind of like going into this as we do. But we thought this would be a fun way to sort of tell all of you what the game plan is, and sort of tease some stuff that is coming out.
Yep.
So I don't know if there's sort of anything that you want to take away with. Anything in particular? Well, I guess Rascal University.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you came up with Rascal University. Talk to them about how stressful I made your life.
I'm not kidding you, folks. It was like a psychopath, because we've been planning this relaunch for a little bit, but we weren't 100% sure on with title what's going on with that. And at the end of the day, because we wanted to add more people in, we felt that the title of the Warren Rascals didn't fit what the channel was going to become. So we said, okay, let's think of something new. And it was months of literally being like, what the fuck do we name this thing? Because the idea was not get rid of the word Rascals at any point. Rascal was staying. Unfortunately, we couldn't take the Rascals because apparently there are some hooligans from the 60s who have that title because they're a band. And, well, good luck trying to trademark something that's been around for nearly 70 years. Yikes.
Big yikes.
So, okay, we were trying different things. And the biggest problem was nothing was sticking adjective-wise because we kept going back to the blank Rascals, the blank Rascals, and nothing really stood out in my opinion. And it wasn't until this week of when we were recording, when I was not deathly ill, but major stomach problems were occurring, and I was using the bathroom multiple times, that apparently I had my eureka moment. That's what you need to do, folks. Get really sick and have to keep going to the bathroom, and genius will come to you with the term of Rascal University.
Which was a big alley-oop, because as we were talking, the more we talked, the idea became, what if we name something that seems so professional, but our channel is just a load of garbage? And I thought that'd be funny. So then it kind of became let's make it like a group name. And then when you said Rascal University, I started indulging in it, like, oh, okay. And then Eric realized that he cooked. Hence, he cooked a beautiful meal.
Yeah, and we'll talk about more cooking in a few, but I don't know what to tell you, folks. If you hate the name, you know who to blame. There you go.
But look, this is Rascal University. It's all rascals all the time, and I guess should we do a little bit of a in memoriam to some shows that we're probably done with? Take a look at this for the time being.
Yeah, that one's like in the coffin, but not like it could be resuscitated.
We're not ready to give it up yet, so that's that. Anniversary Spectacular.
Oh, that's been dead and buried for the longest time.
That's been dead and gone. We are going to be restructuring some shows, so obviously the first video that came out, we are not going to be breaking down our new game videos anymore. It is going to stay one part. At the time of recording, do we know if there's a fun name for it? No. But it's going to at least be sort of our initial reactions as we always do. And it's sort of a morphing of the take a look at this, but it's more so just both of us experiencing it at the same time.
Yeah. The main problem that I personally had with the series was not the fact that we split it up into 3 parts, but was the fact that they're just like 10 minutes and then it's just like it kind of ends in a sense. Mm-hmm. Whereas now we'll try to experiment with making it longer, keeping not a lot more in, but cutting around when we need to.
Yeah.
But like making it just one cohesive video in a sense,
Yes. Which I like because I think that was also where we were, as if any of you have ended up watching any of our videos just coming along, that's where a lot of our clickbaity stuff came from. So that's going to kind of go away.
Yeah,
I did get in trouble for this with Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah, one time he got in trouble.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the most viewed video on this channel at the moment is full on clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
At the time of recording, I should say.
Yes. But yeah, so that's going to be the same. Lazy Sundays are coming back. Free to Play Fridays are coming back. We're going to be doing kind of some revisiting of some games. Obviously, some games are just gone. Some games are completely different. Some games, maybe Eric wants to force me to replay, or I want to force him to replay. Who knows?
There was one that I won't say the name of the game because I want to leave the impressions that we left of it up. But we did go back to it just to be like, okay, we should probably like play it some more so that like when we jump back into it, like we're like more experienced. Mm-hmm. We went back into it and it wasn't the same hitting, honestly. And we were like, no, this wouldn't really work out.
No. So, and I think that's going to be something where I think it's going to be a mix. I know a lot of times with Eric, he knows I like to push the kind of like, oh God, Brian, you really want to do this? But sometimes it works out. And I don't really know how many. Well, there's one very obvious game that did do a relaunch that I feel like we will probably replay. But it was a game you liked anyway, so
Yeah,
it's not going to be.
We're not going to say the names because
Yeah.
We want you to guess.
Yes. But we have
and also watch those old videos
But
to
there's a
figure
lot
out
of
what
free
we're
to play
gonna say.
games we want to play. Unfortunately, the real game of the year did not make it.
Yeah.
High Guard. So that's not going to be a part of the series. Jeff Keighley's favorite game of all time.
Yep. He killed that game, and I will forever say if that studio wants to sue Jeff Keighley, they kind of have a right to it. But then I found out that they didn't mind taking the last spot.
No.
Then I was like, oof. But if he said I was putting it there and they didn't say anything about that, then I'd be like, hey, you have a case, and you could have gotten all your money back that you lost.
That's true. But so that's all the normal stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we're bringing back that's very. So we rebranded the War of the Rascals, since my stupid pun was because it was the Warren Rascals. It is now going to be called.
Are you
Ready to Rascal? That was such a good bit. That was so not awkward. Like that was good. Dap me up.
I am uncomfortable right now.
Dap me up. Salmon me. Do you know how to salmon? Give me your arm. And go like that.
Ugh.
Go like that.
I'll just touch your weenus next time.
So Ready to Rascal, but we have two big announcements of two new shows that we're going to be doing. Both of them are actually going to be probably the two videos that come out after these two videos. Number one, once again, the time of recording, I don't know if this is going to be the name that changed, but as of right now, what I told Eric was I thought this would be kind of a cutesy way to do vlogs. We're going to be doing a vlog series. Now, it's not going to be anything that's like, kind of like boring, and like, oh, we're just going to go out and
It's not going to be boring, folks. We promise it won't be boring.
It's not. We're going to be doing
Have we recorded them yet? No.
No. We're 2 days out from when we're actually recording that video. It's going to be more like focused content. We're not necessarily just like vlogging to vlog. We have very specific things we're going to do. Like we're going to certain places. Spoiler, most of it will probably be video game related. As you will see at some point after this video comes out, you will see exactly what we mean by that. And then the other show, listen, okay, so think about it. Okay, think, okay. When you're playing tabletop games, right, what are some things that you need for tabletop games?
I need a positive attitude.
Positive attitude? Okay, there's that. But think physically. Like, physically, what do you
physically?
use? So if you're playing Monopoly, what do you play Monopoly on?
I play it on the table. That's why it's called tabletop.
But what comes in the box?
The paper money.
And what do you put the paper money on?
The table.
And what also goes on the table?
Legs.
And what also goes on the fucking table?
The pieces.
And what are the pieces on top of? What's in between the table and the pieces?
The board.
The board.
Oh.
The board. Now, there's things that are also in Monopoly, but there's also things that in other cases you don't even need a board. But you need something to draw, to deal. You need
money. Back to Monopoly.
You need cards. Cardboard. Let me tell you, this made me more excited than the Rascals University. But I said, cardboard. It's cardboard.
Welcome to cardboard.
Welcome to cardboard. I don't know how this show's going to be branded, but
I was thinking a cross. You know.
Oh, so like the board and then the.
Yeah, because the A's in the middle of board, you just have card like awkwardly.
Okay.
Praise be cardboard.
Because Eric is going to endure me, actually later today, shooting wise, but sometime after this video comes out.
Via gunpoint.
He's going to make me play some card games, and we thought that this would be sort of a interesting, not deviation, because I think it's still all in line with the things that we like and the things that we like to do on this channel, but it also can bring in some newer people, and as I'm the noob in most of those aspects, and you're not, he will be teaching me said things in the card game world. So it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Actually, that's when I know Eric took it seriously. That was a real answer.
No, the answer is no now.
That was a real answer.
I'm done.
And then yeah, other than that, we have big ambitions, but I think now that identity has been a thing we've been struggling with. I mean, as we all.
And identity theft is not a joke.
No. And when he came up with Rascal University, I said it was sort of a like, yep, like that's our group, that's our establishment. There's so many things I think we can work with that. And it's a moment where I feel like this is the most excited I've been about the channel, like, ever. And I know that's hyperbolic to be like, oh my God.
He was more excited about this part in the channel rather than me saying, hey, we should do a channel together again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he said, I don't even remember you joining the channel to begin with.
I mean, I was the one that technically told you I think we should do a channel after us and our friends fell apart.
We're not supposed to say that name. Bleep that. Bleep that.
Oh, that's essential.
Bleep
that's
that.
He who must not be named.
That's a slur right there.
That is. What did I say? You don't know. So I don't know. There has been a lot of transpiring things over this last week that has been kind of overwhelming because like a week before this, I said there's a lot of things that I feel like need to be figured out, and all of a sudden everything just kind of came into place. So. I'm very excited. Now, obviously, if you're watching any of these videos about now, we're still kind of in the early process. We have a lot of work to do. This is not going to be how it is all the time.
This is the special occasion.
This is the special occasion.
We're about to shoot for our OnlyFans after this. By the way, we have an OnlyFans now.
No, we don't. I feel underwhelmed right now, and I think it's because it still feels like the Warren Rascals. But we have a lot. Like, I think it actually kind of scares me because it seems overwhelming with the amount that we want to do. But in a good way. In a very respectful way. And that's why I've appreciated him, because I think since we've gone away, it's given us time, I mean, selfishly, to catch up on a lot of things and to kind of do what we needed to do. But it's been nice now coming back because now we have to kind of get back into the rhythm of things. And again, I think right now it just seems weird because we're just hanging out. We're like, yeah, it's the Warren Rascals. But no, it's that we have so much. Like, that's why I'm very excited about all the things that we have ready to go. And, you know, Eric's kind of expressed to me certain things, and I've expressed to him certain things, and working things out. And it's just going to be nice to have a group of people that, you know, kind of want to be a part of something.
Yeah, everyone that we've been associated with right now has seemingly been very cooperative, and there doesn't seem like there's any pushback because I think they understand, and you know, from what I understand, no one has said anything differently. They understand that, like, this is our channel at the end of the day. They're just there, you know, to help where they can, and they know that, you know, if they're needed for a video, if they're available, cool, and if they can't do it, we're not going to be pissed at them for any reason because at the end of the day, they're not obligated to be in a video. Whereas us, we decide if we need to have the obligation of being whoever wants to be in the video. But that's the discussion between us. Everyone else, you know, that's up to them.
Yeah, and that was sort of the thing I approached with him because I knew with his schedule and plus like, and I think there's certain parts of the statement I've repeated a bunch, but I make him play Madden. And I know that's probably the one sports game he's like, okay, like, I tolerate this. But also, him and I understand, like, there's certain games we'll bring to each other where I go, like, okay, Eric really wants to play this, and I don't, like, hate my life playing it, fine. But there may be times that, you know, sometimes we do video shoots where the whole footage just goes away and then you don't want to re-record. It's okay, Delta Force. And I'm like, oh,
we're not supposed to name names.
And then I'm like, you know, I kind of did want to and Eric's like, I don't want to reshoot that. So in that instance, I go, how offended are you if I grab something and you're like, okay, we move on. So,
yeah.
So, like, there's instances like that too. And same thing with Eric, where like Eric kind of has an idea and he's just like, hey Brian, I'm like, I'm busy, or, you know, like, that I would want you to go run that, like, go run to Nick, go run to Montez, help him find his Xbox.
He's found it. He's played 4 different games in
do
1
we
hour.
think, Montez, we're sorry. You're going to watch this video, maybe, and you're going to learn all this. You're going to go, what are you guys talking about? Like, what is all this? What? What's happening?
That is your terrible Montez impression. Terrible.
We're building a university now. It's not real. It's metaphorical. It's
Imagine, like, we die and, like, this is, like, considered our will. You want to list anything off?
I was going to say, we have not said anything will related. We've just been mumbling on about a fucking new channel.
Send this to a lawyer just in case.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We're going to be as chaotic as ever. We're going to be as all over the place as ever. That was kind of that was where my initial head was when I was trying to approach what is Maylene? She's looking in our pantry here in the Airbnb. There were a couple things that kind of bothered me when it came to what our channel was.
Excluding me.
And who... Speak for yourself. And like things that I was like, I don't know about this or about this, but now that I feel like we have a bet... The Warren Rascals was a name that I had in my head at a time where I'm like, this is a fine name. I want to do something like this. A lot of why this is happening is because when I approached Eric, I said, I think I'm at a point now where there's certain things that are impassioning me more than some of the stuff we're doing. We had real conversations that were very emotional, took our time. We sort of rebuilt ourselves in that time and our relationship in that time to understand where he's coming from, where I'm coming from, how he doesn't want to be a dick, and how I don't want to be emotional all the time. And that's how it goes. So
I'm the emotional one and he's the dick.
I'm just, what's it called? I'm just throwing my insecurities on you.
Yep.
Eric knows that I can just be all over the place and just be all emotional. I don't think I've been as excited about what we've been doing until now. Because I think now we're in a place where we're still having fun. It's still as stupid and goofy as it was when we started it. But now we're looking at the next step like it can be something more, but it doesn't have to be so professional. It's more, I can see it. It's more tangible than before. Before, it seemed like a fun little thing we wanted to do. Now there's more to it. What's Maylene doing?
Nothing. I'm literally I'm just saying, like, it's going to be unfortunate that this video goes up, and this is, like, the best looking video we've done.
Oh, well, yeah, because we're going back to Zooms.
Yeah.
Listen.
Until Jade buys that house
there's
in Ocala.
people that probably watch us and respect us. Shout out Francisco. There was a whole idea.
Oh, yeah. We forgot that show, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I won't bring it up now, because that could be something that we just put out in the future. But there was a show idea I had that I was like, I don't really know if this is going to be great. And then one of Eric's good friends, we were out at dinner, and he brought up how he liked when we did this before. And I said, well, great. So now I have to...
He has to abolish it.
So now I have to...
Abolish it? No, conform it.
Yeah, or bring it back.
I can't speak.
Bring it back from the dead. But yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, so to be blunt and honest, we are very much just like, what's going on right now? Because this is probably the first time we're really even talking as if this is a real thing. Like, this is the plan for the trip.
He's actually not here. He's a figment of all of our imaginations.
This is the Rascal University, like, this is initiation day? Is that... I never went to real college.
Yo, we sound like we're about to get, like...
Keg stands, frats, what's going on? Oh, like we're going to get inducted into, like, a cult?
Yeah!
The cult of the Rascals?
If we should have named...
Shit! Trademark it!
That's if we reband for the 4th time. Don't ask us what happens the 3rd time. We don't know about that yet.
That's a good joke. Yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling on. But I'm okay with rambling in this video because this is I feel like we have not been locked in YouTube mode in a while.
Yeah.
So we're kind of...
I will say this. I did talk to him about this. When it comes to the RasssCast, we had a problem of quantity of the RasssCast. Now, did have a problem of quality of the RasssCast, but that's hearsay. The quantity was a problem. We would do a RasssCast like once every like few months, and it would be like, oh, here we are.
Well, and the problem I told Eric is the initial idea for RasssCast is I thought it'd be a nice mix to do like topical stuff we want to talk about, and then just let's fucking talk about random shit that has happened to us. And what happened is early on, a lot of that got away from us just because I think just life got busy, and then it just became, what's a topic? Oh, this is the first thing we're talking about in 3 months. So
yeah,
we're going to be a little better about that, because honestly, I think the problem is whenever we're just talking to each other normally, like Eric likes to say, Brian, this should be when we're just like, let's just fucking record, and then just, it's a RasssCast.
Yeah.
And since we have other people, it also, again, goes back to that, where it's like, maybe we're just talking to somebody different, maybe we're bringing on a guest, maybe, we have a lot of different ideas that we want to do.
Yeah. I was hoping for at least once a month. He's thinking we could potentially do more. I want to stick with that goal for now. That's going to be the goal for me. I don't have any control on the schedule.
The schedule's just made up. Everything is made up. Everything in life is made up. Everything is atoms.
But what are atoms made of?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. That's why I started this university.
That's why he started this university. Yeah. Yeah, he's the dean. I guess.
I don't know. We don't know what our roles are. See, our role playing.
You hear that? It's dinner time.
God damn. We've been talking for 4 hours now? Yeah. I'm all over the place right now. It'll be more structured.
You're in this room.
This is, if you are coming across this video for the first time, like if this is your first introduction, well,
I'm sorry.
This is all it is. And yes, I apologize as well. But yeah, I think there are definitely things that we really want to try to do. There's goals we want to achieve. And I think at the end of the day, calling myself a Warren Rascal was never embarrassing. It was just always like, yeah, I'm a Warren Rascal. Saying like I'm a part of Rascal University, I like that.
People be like, oh, good. What are you learning there? You'll be like, oh, let me tell you.
Do you want to know about 9/11? That was the first thing I saw when I flew in, too. I saw an ambulance with Never Forget in the Twin Towers, and that's when I knew Florida knew I was here. They were welcoming the Rascals.
Yeah, and then when I was going to pick them up, there was a billboard for Raising Cane's, and I was like, yep, I'm picking Brian up.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a journey. This is probably, hopefully, the worst thing that we have. This is the
What do you mean?
This is the lowest standard for us, this RasssCast. This was meant to just be a, hey, everybody, we're back, and this is the beginning of a new thing as we had mood lighting. It hasn't looked like the lighting has gone or changed.
No. The lighting has been pretty decent.
Yeah. Like Eric said.
The fan's off.
We're going to go back to some...
The cat is
great
headbutting me in the chest.
We're going to go back to some great quality Zoom footage.
I'm going to kill
We are
myself.
working people. We don't have the best setups, but we do our damnedest, and I think we do the best we can, and I like what we do.
One day,
My office will be cleaned.
Yeah, one day the office will be cleaned. The Boba Fett poster
will be hung up.
Yep.
I would have a whole, hey, what do you think of the channel? Leave in the comments, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. You're probably just joining us for the first time. If you were somehow one of the people from the original Warren Rascals channel, thank you for continuing to watch, because as little as it is and as corny as it is, it means a lot to us.
Mm-hmm.
Because it at least, that's why Francisco almost made me emotional at dinner. I was like, oh my god, okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, we could talk about that for a second. This guy gets in the car, he's doing his thing, and he sits down and he's like, I guess I'm not the cool friend anymore.
Francisco, if you want to take over for me as dean, I guess, fuck it, of Rascal University, you can. I'm willing to leave.
He's literally, not even know that we're changing everything up. He's, teasing it last night at dinner. And so this video's going to drop, and he's going to watch it, 2 months later, because, he has a life, he has a kid, a wife. What's that like?
You have a kid?
Yeah, my child is very stupid. Anyway, we appreciate you all. the original 32. We would have said 33. But just like 33 Immortals, somebody died.
Somebody had to die. Just like Expedition 33. It all comes back to 33.
Year of 33 in 2026.
So, yeah, I would say if this is the first time you're checking us out, if any of these things sound interesting to you, please. We are a small channel, so I'm not as embarrassed to do the whole shelling of do this, but please subscribe. Because I think we do a pretty damn good job here. And we do a lot of different fun things, and we're going to have a lot of different people joining us. So you're not going to have to see our dumb faces all the time. We'll have different people.
Yeah, let us know if you would like to see their dumb faces more than our dumb faces.
Oh, God. Great. You think our faces are dumb? I'm not a part of this anymore. Leaves the group.
No, they would agree they have dumb faces, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, just let us know. But like, you know, we're kind of all over the place. We know what we want to do. We're open to suggestions. We're also very ignorant and won't change things up, but also we'll change things up if we kind of need to. So that's how we roll.
Yeah. Vroom vroom.
So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Really helps us out. And we didn't really do a great job exiting out the one video. So is there any new outro we're gonna do?
No, the outro is saying
thank you for coming to class. Thank you for passing your test. Thanks for say every stupid school or college thing you can.
just because we have that doesn't mean we function as one.
Fine, toodaloo.
Toodaloo.